Jayson Tatum is opening up about the emotional toll of his Achilles injury, revealing a moment where he broke down thinking he might never play again. We're diving deep into his candid video, revealing the raw feelings after that devastating injury. Then, the Sixers guard duo of Tyrese Maxey and Edgecombe dropped a combined 56 points. But was it enough? We break down their incredible performance and why it still wasn't enough to beat the Boston Celtics. And the Celtics are on fire. Neemias Queta is having a career night in Boston, dominating on the boards and setting new personal bests. We've got all the details on his incredible game. Plus, we're looking at Derrick White's red-hot shooting streak that's got Celtics fans extremely excited for the playoffs. You won't want to miss this one. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Jayson Tatum's injury revelation, a game changer. The physical pain of a serious injury is only one half of the equation for athletes, and Boston Celtics star Jayson Tatum experienced that firsthand last May when he suffered a torn Achilles tendon. But it was the mental toll that truly hit him hard, as revealed in a new, emotional video on his YouTube channel. Tatum recounted the moment he broke down, confessing, "I kinda broke down. I just couldn't help but think, am I ever gonna play again?" This candid admission came after he suffered the devastating injury in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the New York Knicks. The doctor's immediate advice was to have surgery as soon as possible for the best recovery, a fact that was incredibly difficult to process in the immediate aftermath of such a life-altering moment. The day after the injury, Tatum agreed to the surgery. He described the experience as surreal. "It just kind of felt like my soul left my body and I just put my head down." His mother, Brandy Cole, provided further insight into the shock, recalling Jason's initial refusal. "His face, he's turning white. Jayson was like, 'I'm not doing that.' He's like, 'I didn't wake up this morning thinking I was gonna have surgery.'" She had to ask everyone to leave the room to allow him to process the situation. Tatum ultimately underwent the surgery just a day after the injury and began his challenging road to recovery. Reports suggest he's progressed remarkably well, even participating in full-speed 5-on-5 scrimmages. The big question now is whether he'll return before the end of the current season. With the Celtics performing exceptionally well, sitting second in the East thanks to MVP-caliber play from Jaylen Brown, Tatum's return could solidify them as Eastern Conference favorites. Fans and analysts are closely watching Tatum's recovery, with many speculating on how his return will impact the Celtics' championship aspirations. The emotional vulnerability shared by Tatum has resonated deeply, highlighting the intense mental battles athletes face. Will Jayson Tatum's return be the final piece for the Celtics championship puzzle? Stay tuned as we break down whether the Sixers star duo can overcome the Celtics' dominance next. Maxey and Edgecombe's scoring barrage falls short. A combined 56 points from the dynamic guard duo of Tyrese Maxey and Edgecombe wasn't enough to propel the Philadelphia 76ers to victory against the Boston Celtics on Sunday night, as they fell 114-98 at TD Garden. This was the fourth and final regular season meeting between the two Eastern Conference rivals, with the series now split 2-2. The Sixers were without star center Joel Embiid, who is sidelined with a right oblique strain and is expected to miss their next two games as well. Maxey and Edgecombe stepped up in his absence, scoring 33 and 23 points respectively, but their offensive firepower couldn't compensate for defensive lapses and poor rebounding. Maxey's performance was a tale of two halves. After an inefficient first half where he shot just 4 for 18, the all-star guard found his rhythm in the second, scoring 20 points to finish with a game-high 33. He also added 6 assists, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Rookie Edgecombe was a consistent force throughout the game, pouring in 23 points, including 5 three-pointers, along with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. His strong play, especially when Maxey was struggling, kept the Sixers in the game. Dominic Barlow also provided a valuable contribution off the bench, scoring 14 points and grabbing 8 rebounds, but his efforts, like Maxey's and Edgecombe's, ultimately weren't enough. The Sixers' struggles on the defensive glass were particularly glaring, allowing the Celtics, especially center Neemias Queta, to dominate second-chance points. Fans are buzzing about Edgecombe's maturity and performance beyond his years, while also debating the Sixers' reliance on Maxey and their defensive shortcomings. The team faces the San Antonio Spurs and Utah Jazz next, with Embiid's absence continuing to be a major storyline. Can the Sixers regroup and find success without their MVP center? Next up, we look at how the Celtics are building momentum with a career night from their own big man. Celtics clinch season series tie despite Sixers' offensive surge. The Philadelphia 76ers were unable to secure a season series win over the Boston Celtics, falling 114-98 in Boston on Sunday night. This loss meant the season series was split 2-2 between the two Eastern Conference powerhouses. The game saw strong offensive performances from the Sixers guard duo, with Tyrese Maxey dropping 33 points and 6 assists, and rookie VJ Edgecombe adding 23 points and 5 rebounds. However, the Celtics were led by a dominant career night from center Neemias Queta, who posted a game-high 27 points and 17 rebounds, and a strong showing from Jaylen Brown, who added 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. The Sixers were notably without Joel Embiid, who is sidelined with a right oblique strain and will miss upcoming games against the Spurs and Jazz. Early in the game, the Sixers jumped out to a lead, fueled by Maxey and Edgecombe's shooting and aggressive drives. However, the Celtics, particularly Queta, capitalized on offensive rebounds, scoring half their first-quarter points on second chances. Queta's dominance in the paint was a consistent theme, exposing the Sixers' defensive rebounding weaknesses, an area that has been a concern all season. Despite Maxey's struggles in the first half, he found his scoring touch after halftime, while Edgecombe continued to impress with his clutch shooting and all-around play, especially in Boston. The Sixers showed resilience, at times tightening the contest and trailing by just 6 points late in the fourth quarter. However, missed late-game jumpers and crucial offensive boards by the Celtics ultimately sealed the win for Boston. Coach Nick Nurse's offensive-minded strategy, which encourages crashing the offensive glass, has been effective but has also contributed to their defensive rebounding struggles, a potential playoff vulnerability. Fans are discussing the Sixers' defensive rebounding issues and the impact of Embiid's absence, while also acknowledging the impressive development of VJ Edgecombe, who has excelled in road games against Boston. The Celtics' ability to win even when not at full strength is a testament to their depth and resilience. Can the Celtics maintain this level of dominance as the playoffs approach? Coming up, we'll look at the Celtics' impressive post-All-Star break trend and a specific player's resurgence that has fans buzzing. Celtics' winning streak, fueled by resurgent Derrick White and dominant Neemias Queta. With their 114-98 victory over the Philadelphia 76ers on Sunday, the Boston Celtics have now won 5 of their 6 games since the All-Star break, showcasing a formidable upward trajectory heading into the postseason. A major storyline for the Celtics has been the resurgence of guard Derrick White. After a season where his three-point percentage dipped below his usual standards, White has found his shooting touch again since the All-Star break, hitting nearly 36% of his threes. Against the Sixers, he continued this trend, scoring 21 points and draining 5 three-pointers, providing a much-needed scoring punch and renewed confidence that will be crucial for their playoff run. Equally impressive was the career-best performance from center Neemias Queta. In a game where the Celtics struggled offensively early on, Queta was the catalyst, keeping them alive with tremendous hustle. He dominated the glass, especially on the offensive end, racking up 5 offensive rebounds in the first quarter alone, leading to numerous second-chance points. By halftime, he had already posted 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Queta finished the night with a new career high of 27 points, 17 rebounds, and 3 blocks, solidifying his impact as a dominant force. While most of the Celtics are firing on all cylinders, guard Peyton Pritchard had an uncharacteristically off night, going scoreless and missing all 4 of his field goal attempts. Despite this, his teammates' strong performances, particularly White's and Queta's, ensured the Celtics' continued success. Celtics fans are expressing immense excitement about the team's current form, especially Derrick White's return to shooting form and Neemias Queta's breakout performances. This trend suggests the Celtics are peaking at the right time, positioning themselves as strong contenders for the championship. Can this Celtics momentum carry them all the way to championship? Don't go anywhere. We've got a rapid-fire recap of all today's top stories and your chance to win some exclusive merch. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. Jayson Tatum is bravely sharing his injury journey. The Sixers stars put up huge numbers but couldn't outscore the Celtics. Neemias Queta had a career night for Boston, and Derrick White is back to his sharpshooting best. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for all your breaking sports news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's games, and follow us on all our social media channels to stay connected. We'll see you next time.